Hi, my name is Tina Thomas. I'm the social worker here at Kennedale High School.
Good morning, my name is Kenya Evans. I am the district social worker for Kennedale ISD, grades pre-K to 6th grade. And today we're going to talk about mindfulness meditation, talk about the definition of mindfulness, tell you why it's so important, and then provide some tools and to help you to be able to practice it at home as well.
In the simplest form, mindfulness is a form of meditation that asks us to take time to be present in the moment. When we practice mindfulness, we're practicing the art of creating space for ourselves to think, space to breathe, and space between ourselves and our reactions. So let's look at this image. This shows us lots of examples of how to practice mindfulness, including taking a walk, spending time with nature, cooking, or even looking up at the clouds. Now imagine practicing one of these self-care practices and being interrupted. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing yourself back to your main focus, which is yourself. What I love about mindfulness is that there is no one way to do it. Today we're going to talk about the benefits of mindfulness, meditation, and tips on how we can practice mindfulness.
All right, so now we're going to talk about why is mindfulness so important. Well, some of the benefits increases our ability to regulate our emotions. Sometimes when things are going on and we're so focused on what's going on, our emotions be all over the place. So it allows us to regulate those emotions. Also, it gives us that self-control, to regain that self-control, to focus on the issue here and now. So keep that in your mind, here and now, and to remain in the present moment. And then also to self-awareness. You know, it's making you aware of those emotions, how to regulate those emotions, and how you're feeling about that situation. It also decreases your stress level. I know we're always looking for a reason to keep ourselves calm, ways of being able to continue to keep ourselves really focused and honed in on the things that's most important. So our stress level is very, very important when we can reduce that. And then also, as well as stress level decreases our stress level, it also decreases our anxiety. You know, again, anxiety, we're thinking about things that's possibly going to happen. Well, with mindfulness, it allows you to focus on, again, what's going on right now. And then focus our attention. It allows us to focus on our conscious thoughts and feelings. So these are some of the things that, you know, we just want to kind of point out. That's why mindfulness is so important.
So mindfulness meditation may sound really difficult, but I'd like to show you just how simple it is with my favorite mindfulness activity. So it's called the 3x3. So step 1, identify an object in your presence. So for me, that'll be this camera. Step 2, taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And step 3 is repeating that process as much as needed. And making it a goal to practice 3x3 activity 5 times a day. That's less than 1 minute a day, and that's something that we can all plan to do.
All right, so now I want to speak to you about some of the mindfulness activities that I think is just so simple, but we don't realize just how much control it can give us. Mindfulness walking. I remember when I was a kid, I used to always like counting the squares. So when you be intentional with your walking, just counting squares or walking in a straight line. Again, that's keeping you honed on and keeping you grounded and focusing on the here and now. And then mindfulness eating. That mindfulness eating can consist of, social media, not looking at your phone, just focusing on what you're eating, you know, as far as focusing on what, you know, eating 1, 2, 3, you know, if you have 3 different things on your plate. So again, it's really focusing on those things at hand that's in front of you and taking away the distractions. Another thing, bubbles. Now, that's something that us as kids, we used to always do, blowing bubbles. Well, you can use that even as adults. You can blow the bubbles and just count on the ones that's the bigger ones. How many big ones can you blow out? Or how many bubbles as a whole? Again, you can do it as an adult, but you can also do that with your children as well. Glitter jars. Again, that is something that's really making you focus on what's going on in the here and now. And then 2, I did some research as far as different free apps that you can put on your phone. So some of those apps are Insight Timers, Smiling Mind, My Life Meditation, UCLA Mindfulness, and then Healthy Minds programs. And again, those is right at your fingertips when you're finding yourself feeling a little bit overwhelmed and you need to do some type of meditation to help you kind of hone in and really get you focused back on the here and now.
So parents, taking the time to teach mindfulness meditation helps us understand and relate to our kiddos. As our kids learn to identify feelings, be sure to praise them and encourage them to reflect on their current moment and emotions. Identifying feelings is the first step to problem solving. Thank you so much for tuning in on this episode of Parent You.